Yeah, guys, welcome back. So, as part of this particular session, I want to create a new test inside this particular test cases, wherein which I want to reuse this particular methods that we have created. So here, while creating a test, test underscore login. So I have just defined it as a test underscore login in which I'm just defining my particular class. So class test login. Okay, my class is gonna be the test login. Okay, so here I wanna define my functions where here I wanna reuse my previous code that I have created. So for which I'm using the app launcher code that we have where in which we have a setup function, tear down and all those things. I was just copying these things, the complete information from there and let me put it here. If you remember, there is a setup function, there is a tear down function, there is a app launcher function, all those things were there, right? I just copied those things. Along with that, also I'm copying the import so that it won't create any further issue for me. So I was on this particular line and I'm putting all the imports. So the complete chunk got, okay, the complete chunk got loaded up successfully. Now, as we are treating everything in a same class, you need to define a self here. Okay, you just need to define a self so that this error will be gone. Okay, that's fine. And here also for this particular self. Okay, all these things were gone. Now I need to modify it in a way that I want to use the fixes. So here, as this is a class, I'm naming it as test setup. Okay, I'm naming it as a test setup. Okay, test setup. And here for this, I wanna define it f fixer here at the rate pytest dot fixer, and the scope of this particular fixer is within this particular class. Okay, the scope of this particular fixer is within this class. I don't want these logics deleted. Let's maintain the code in an appropriate way. Okay, so this is the thing. We have a driver and all those things, and we are using a fixer. Hence, I was using yield, okay, which is a tier down. Okay, I was using this yield, which is a tier down. Hence, I have just copied these two lines of a code and I have updated here too, and I am deleting my tear down. So here my fixer does has the setup and it does has a yield too. And additionally, after setting it up, the driver, right? So driver dot, I want to set up my implicit weight as well for an readability purpose. So I just defined these things. Now test app launch. Okay. Now test app launch. This app launch is depending on that particular fixer. Hence, I'm defining my fixer name within this particular app launch function. Test app launch function, what it's gonna does is it's gonna specify this fixer. It's gonna wait on this particular fixer. Okay, perfect. It is created. Now we don't have anything that we have a call to perform the actions, but let me try to run this one and check it out whether at least it is working here or not. It should launch an app. That's it. It should launch an app and it should wait for a few seconds and then it should terminate it. That's the simple thing that we have defined as part of this particular code. And if you see, the app is getting launched. Okay, the app is getting launched. Okay, which is, I can say that it's in a good shape right now. The app is getting launched and it's in a good shape right now. Right, perfectly all right. And then once we are done up to this particular point, now we need to create an instance to this particular login page, and whatever the information you have in the login page like this, this login page, you need to use that. For which, what I am doing is this login page is inside the page objects. So I'm navigating to my imports basically. Okay, so I'm navigating to my imports from the page objects inside the login page, import Okay, so import the login page. Okay, I just want to import this particular login page. That's it. As and when you have imported it, the instance to this login page is equal to, and here there is a constructor in that which is accepting the driver instance in this class. Okay, in this class you are launching your Appium driver and you are maintaining it. Okay, you are launching your Appium driver and you are maintaining it within the same class. Okay, within the same class, and we are defining it as a global driver. So here LP login page, this particular driver, and I'm using LP dot. Okay, LP dot. What is the method that you have? LP dot. That's gonna be the select alert is the method that you have. That's it, guys. I have defined a LP dot a select alert. Let me try to run this particular program and check it out this time. It should launch the app and it should perform the clicking on that particular alerts view. Okay, it performed the operation. So the basic action got performed successfully. Okay, the basic action got performed successfully, which is perfectly all right. This is in a good shape right now. Okay, in the next session, what we will be doing is we will be updating the test data as part of this config.ini, and we will read that information in that particular test. So let us see that concept as part of the next session. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.